On Sunday, December 16th, 2012, I made a trip to the Barclays Center. For those of you who don't know where that is, that's in Brooklyn, New York. A great city here in the state of New York. And I know you're all wondering why, so you stifle down for a minute. I'll let you know. The WWE pay-per-view TLC Tables, Ladders, Chairs. I was in the Barclays Center with my buddy Anthony and his dad Al for this pay-per-view. It was awesome because we had been at a pay-per-view before the 2008 Royal Rumble, but we weren't sitting together at the time, but that night we were. And now, on to the matches. First match up was a table match between Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio against the tag team of Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, better known as Rhodes Scala. To win, had to put one of your opponents through a table. Hard-fought match, won by Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, who now go on to face Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan for the tag team titles. Divas title match between Eve, the champion, and one of the Funkadactyls, Naomi, who had won a Divas Santa's Helper Battle Royal at the pre-show to go on to face Eve at the pay-per-view. Quick match back and forth. Eve wins it to retain. See, R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro for the U.S. title, back and forth. Quick match, 5-6 minutes most. Cesaro wins it over R-Truth. Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title, hard-fought match back and forth. Both guys put on a great show. Kofi wound up defeating Wade Barrett to retain the Intercontinental title. This match would probably be, right now, the one I'm going to talk about would be the MVP match of the show. It was the Shield versus Ryback and the team of Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane, who I mentioned before. This is hard fought, like I mentioned, MVP match of the night, with the Shield winning it. After that, they did the Miz TV segment, where he was interviewing the Group 3MB, Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal, which turned into a 6-man tag later on, which was 3MB, Mahal, Slater, McIntyre, against The Miz, the man who kept coming to make the run and save Alberto Del Rio, and a partner that they got to pick. The match, starts later on in the pay-per-view, and after The Miz and Del Rio come out, The Miz announces his partner. Didn't have to search for him in Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan, or the Bronx. They found one of the toughest men in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Brawler. And the sad thing is that 99% of the crowd did not know who the Brooklyn Brawler was. So if the crowd was like 30,000 people, about 29,000 had no idea who the Brooklyn Brawler was. But it was just good to see the Brawler on the show, because I go back, remember him as a kid. Let's see, Big Show versus Kane, chairs match, back and forth, great match, possibly a little bit longer, and Big Show retains the title. And now on to the main event, Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena, ladder match for the briefcase. Going back and forth, the guys are beating the living crap out of each other. Vicky Guerrero comes down, then AJ comes down, and they get into the battle. And the thing that made that match was AJ turning on John Cena. So that's just the update of the pay-per-view that I was at. Thought it was a good show. Like I said, Shield versus Ryback, Kane and Bryan was the MVP match, I'd say. Well, the two kind of sleeper matches were not Kofi Kingston and Barrett, R-Truth versus Cesaro, and the Divas title match were the sleepers of the show. So that's my video for now. Rate, hate, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, pass them on, share them, do what you got to do, ladies and sirs. Peace.